Hello, friends. Choppedliver here. I've been a little uh, missing in action lately, and if I'm missing in action, it's probably because I'm struggling. Starting this channel was a very hard thing for me to do, and I've got my own mental health issues. I have a lifetime of them, and I have good days and I have bad days. I have good weeks and I have bad weeks. I wish I could say I'm healed, right? That I'm over it, right? But I don't know. Uh, I'm not sure you ever actually get over it. You just deal with it, right? It becomes part of your life, whether you want it to be or not. I guess, has anyone ever cured of alcoholism? Or are you just an alcoholic who's no longer choosing to drink? I don't know. Mastering yourself is probably the hardest thing there is to do in the world. And um, so I find it the hardest thing to do when you're down in the dumps is to do something that will help you get out of the dumps, something beneficial, something positive. It's really easy to just lay around and be a vegetable and do absolutely nothing. And you know what? That just makes you feel worse. You start beating yourself up, have that inner voice, the one that Ren so eloquently talked about in High Ren. So I figured I'm feeling like shit. I'm beating myself up for not doing shit. And how am I going to change my life if I don't do what needs to be done? And so I said, screw it. I'm going to watch and react to Ren's suicide video. So, look, I'm not trying to make this all about me, that I have insights only because I've been there and had to deal with a lot of the same shit that you guys are dealing with who are watching me. And when I made that high rent video, you guys were so supportive. It made me realize that sharing my own struggles and just being real was therapeutic and beneficial for you. So it always feels good to help other people. And so I'm hoping that I have something to say in this video by reacting to this video that will help you, my friends. Maybe it's just through example, seeing somebody who's struggling, just getting up and doing it. Or maybe I have something to say. I don't know what this video is going to be like. I might just get all choked up and have nothing to say, or I might have a whole bunch to say. Because you know me, it's usually one or the other. But I understand that this video is about his friend Joe who committed suicide, and so I'm gonna try to hold my shit together and watch this video and react to it. And well, let's just watch this video. All right, let's just watch it. Let's just go. Let's just do it.
Falling through the cracks of the night sky. A light goes out on the other side.
Okay, first off, I love the AI visuals. Constantly changing faces. I don't know. I think that's says a lot about how you feel when you're depressed. The faces that we put on for the public. You know, I'm great at faking things. When I'm down in the dumps, I can put on a smile and just make everybody think everything's just fine. But I also just want to say his voice is so smooth. I love his voice, and I love the way he flows in his lyrics. I don't know how to describe it, but I feel like his voice is just so pleasant to listen to. It's like I don't know, it's like a warm hug for the soul. It's just amazing. And we're in 19 seconds and I got that much to say about it just because I really loved listening to him. So anyway, sorry. I'll try to shut up now.
Suicide, suicide, suicide. Oh, I, oh, I, oh, I. Treading on the tracks in the night time. It never really felt like the right time. Suicide, suicide, suicide. I'm so fucking lonely beneath this. Narcissistic, can't keep a secret. Miscount sheep, but can't sleep, a misfit. Some say trouble, but some say sadistic. Bruises my brother, one time or the other. My skin felt counterfeit, silicone rubber. Bruises my sister, skin pop the blister. Dig deep, resist the feeling when it hits you. Oh, I, oh, I, oh, I. Falling through the cracks of the night sky. A light goes out on the other side. Suicide, suicide, suicide. Oh, I, oh, I, oh, I. Treading on the tracks in the night time. It never really felt like the right time. Suicide, suicide, suicide. Sick boy, bitten by a tech boy. I feel like it's not me, it's the world that's sick. I'm so fucking washed up and seasick. Masochistic kid with a split lip. 6 feet deep, I can't eat, I'm nervous. Won't stay down cause my body purges. Useless my mother, can't keep in my supper. Skin so pale cause my cheeks leak colour. Truth is my father, you choose your karma. Draw for the sword, then drive through the armour. Oh, I, oh, I, oh, I. Falling through the cracks of the night sky. A light goes out on the other side. Suicide, suicide, suicide. Oh, I, oh, I, oh, I. Treading on the tracks in the night time. It never really felt like the right time. Suicide, suicide, suicide. Suicide, suicide, suicide. Suicide, suicide, suicide. Suicide, suicide, suicide. Suicide, suicide, suicide.
It's hard to take off from the ground when your wings are cut. Your stomach burns when you're drinking from an empty cup. You know the entire ocean came from my tear ducts. I see the world through Fibonacci sequences and double Dutch. I guess there's some that's born lucky, there's some that's not. I tried to cut away my bitterness, hatchet job. I locked my youth inside a trunk, inside a pickup truck, then dumped the whole thing over that same bridge the night you jumped. I think about that sometimes, vividly. What it felt like to look down and see tranquility. One sudden sometimes, vividly. What it felt like to look down and see tranquility. I think about that sometimes, vividly. What it felt like, that same bridge the night you jumped. I think about that sometimes, vividly. What it felt like to look down and see tranquility.
I rewound this a couple times because it's what it felt like to look down and see tranquility. I mean, obviously, if you're suicidal, you just want relief. And to think that that guy's last moments were looking down and knowing that it was about to be over. That's his tranquility. Finding tranquility in death. It's very sad. And as somebody who's been there, I empathize with you deeply. Anybody who's been there, my heart goes out to you. Okay, let's keep going. This is a rough one.
Tranquility. One sudden movement in a world of possibility.
One sudden movement in a world of possibility. Yeah, one sudden movement, it's over. But in a world of possibility, that's the action you took.
Only one movement to expose our fragility. I fucking miss you.
God, the lyrics are sick. He is a master. He is an absolute fucking master of lyrics, poetry, of expressing how his army of fans feel, but cannot put into lyrics themselves. He's like a voice for the people who don't, who are just not as eloquent, you know? Or the people who are just afraid to speak up and say anything because our world is not one in which we're encouraged to speak up and express our true feelings, especially men, you know? You're supposed to suck it up. Suck it up, Cupcake. Be a man. Anyway, keep going.
And I miss myself. I miss thinking we were indestructible as well. I miss chilling by the pier cave and kicking back with Callum, Hugo, Sega, Justin, Stevie and the fucking lads. I miss missing that. I numb myself to close the gap. I never even call them up. The distance is my plaster cast. The truth.
The distance is my plaster cast. Ugh.
Fist of the day you jumped, my childhood jumped too, but I still can't find that angle. My plaster cast, the truth is to the day you jumped, my childhood jumped too, but I even call them up. The distance is my plaster cast, the truth is to the day you jumped, my
The day you
childhood jumped too, but
my childhood jumped too. And you know, when you hate your existence, when your existence is so painful that you just want relief, speaking from experience, the only thing that kept me from pulling the trigger, and I don't mean that figuratively, is that even though my pain would be over, those I leave behind would be in pain the rest of their lives because they love me. And if you're watching this right now and you're going through some shit like this, let me just say, it's not the answer, dude. It's not the answer. There are people in this world who love you. They will help you. The kindness of strangers. I'll be honest with you. I called the Veterans Suicide Hotline at the lowest point of my life. And some kind soul, somebody I will never meet, talked me down. And then the next day, someone called me back. And they called me every day for several months. Someone who, I don't know their name, I don't know where they live. Those people helped me get through the roughest time of my life. And I'm so glad. And yeah, my life has never gotten to the point it was pre-depression, but things have gotten better. And I have hope for the future. And I met my soulmate. And I've had the best times with her. And if I had done that, I would have missed out on all that. So it's never the answer, man. Let me just say, it's never the answer. You are loved. I love you. I don't even know who you are. But I have deep empathy for anybody who is struggling and has struggled.
But I still can't find the anger. All I find is missing you, man. I miss you. With all my rhymes, I picture running 5 minutes quicker. I'm right on time. I picture pulling you back over the edge and then we're crying and holding you, my brother, and telling you that it's fine. No, the
I was just 5 minutes late. If I was forgotten there 5 minutes earlier, you'd still be around, man. That's harsh. That's brutal.
way that it works, 'cause I was late like a jerk. There's not a day where I could find a way to break from the hurt. Your body missing, so we never got to wave to the hurt. I hope you're listening. I love you, man. I miss you absurd. Fuck.
That was harsh. That was harsh, man. But I needed to do that. I needed to get off my ass and do something. Ren's music helps people heal. It's helping me heal every time I hear one of his emotional songs. You know, and I know he's got a legion of fans out there who feel the exact same way. But I just want to say, whatever you're going through, man, woman, you have it in you to get through this. I'm an introvert with mental health issues, started a YouTube channel. I did it because there's a woman in my life, my soulmate, who I would do anything for. I would walk through fire, walk across broken glass. I would expose my insecurities and my vulnerabilities to the internet. And subject myself to potential criticism. I've never talked about this shit to anybody in my life except for a therapist on the phone, a stranger. But you have what it takes to overcome your fears. You have what it takes to overcome disease. You have what it takes to overcome whatever mental health issues you have. You are stronger than that shit. Anyway, guys, I hope you got something out of this video, and I hope you'll like and subscribe. Follow me. Help me grow my channel. Thank you.